Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Davis. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Doncic. Then it's James. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Now, Doncic, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Davis. 6 to shoot. A floater. Doncic, no good.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, they are getting after it on both ends here tonight. This game isn't all about offense this year.
Yeah, it's really been a competitive contest. It's not just a show. These teams are getting after it.
Now, here's George. After Luka Doncic's miss, and Paul George gets the 3.
You've got to be alert to where George is out on that perimeter because that jumper of his has become dangerous.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Pass to Davis. Back to Doncic. There's the triple. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Here's Halliburton. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Drills it from outside.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. To the middle, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And finished off by Davis.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
Now Brown to the inside. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Brown. Embiid's got his second bucket tonight.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now George, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Embiid with the screen on Davis. And here's George for three. It's rebounded by the West.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Jokic. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And here's the East. This run now up to 13-2. Jokic grabs the miss. The West trails by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
From 11 feet away, the West again cannot hit. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Halliburton passes to Brown. And another miss by the East. And so here are the West All-Stars. Doncic outside. Outside, Davis. Back to Doncic. Davis with a screen on Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic dishes to Davis. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Embiid. Over Jokic. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Embiid's got 6 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for LeBron.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
The West trails by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
Now, here's Brown, still without a basket. Tries the spin move. West All-Stars with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Brown. And it's Doncic missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Brown the pass to George. And here's Embiid. Guarded by Doncic. The 15-footer, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
The classic combo guard, Gilgeous-Alexander, is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Now, here's Halliburton. Now, here's Embiid. Embiid with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good from Halliburton.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now here's Leonard. No scoring in this one. Jokic with the screen on Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander. Money from the wing.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Halliburton passes to George. Down low. Embiid inside. He's against Jokic.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump shot.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the East All-Stars.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
The Magician, he's checked in for the East. Jalen Brunson comes in for Halliburton. Edwards has come in for the West. And Embiid drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Doncic. Hasn't made one yet. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now, here's Doncic after the miss from Long. And here is Doncic from past the arc. East grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's George. It's a very good look and converts. George has got 8.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard with no one around. Knocks down the 3-ball.
You know, Leonard very effective from downtown. That wasn't always the case. He's really worked to become a laser from 3.
And George, here we go. Brunson outside. Oh, good with the triple. The West trails by 12. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wong with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Here's Doncic. Bank shot. No good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Embiid. 10 points for him.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Tatum's checked in. Jokic, he's checked in for the West. Irving comes in for Doncic. Both shots good from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside Edwards. It's Jokic top of the key. Shoots over Embiid. The West again cannot hit. The East leading by 14. And here's Tatum for three. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away. Quick release. Money.
Now here's Edwards. Still yet to score. A three from Leonard. And Tatum pulls it down. And here are the East All-Stars now. Here's Wong. Great tee that time from Leonard.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Edwards can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Tatum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum, that's good.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper. But I like when he pounds that paint, too.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now, here is Irving. Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Irving. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the East leads by 18.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Here's Jokic after the made shot from Wong. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Over in the corner, Edwards. And a wide open look for Irving. And the West hit again from deep.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
Brunson, left side. And so it's the East All-Stars riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
We've got the magician, Damian Lillard, out there with Halliburton. And then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Jokic, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, Jokic, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer, lets it go from deep. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Wong. He's covered by Leonard. Wong's shot is off. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the West. Only given up 2 points this quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Irving's got 13.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Lillard from outside. Cans it from downtown.
Coming right back at him. You gotta love the competitive fire from Damian Lillard.
Pass to Leonard. Irving sets a screen for Leonard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The East leading by 13. They double him with Irving. Wong's shot is off. Wong's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Irving from long range. Wong with the rebound. Wong's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tatum passes to Lillard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Up top, Morant, covered by Lillard. That one goes. Count it. Morant's got his 1st basket of the night.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stays in full control.
Here's Tatum. Inside, Tatum.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Morant dishes to Edwards. Irving finds Jokic. Over Wong. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Jokic.
I don't know if this is one of Jokic's preferred spots, but his smooth stroke allows him to cash in from anywhere.
Lillard the pass to Wong. Back to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the East. Buries the long-range jumper. Antetokounmpo's got himself going there. His 1st points of the game on the deep ball. The West trails by 16. Irving kicks to Edwards. A 3 from Leonard. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
Lillard dishes to Tatum. To the paint. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Giannis. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter. Now the West with the ball. In the corner, Irving with it. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the West hit again from deep.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
The East leading by 12. Tatum passes to Lillard. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Wong. Outside Tatum. From outside off the mark. The West trails by 12. Jokic kicks to Morant. Leonard, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Wong's got 7 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And the East with some changes. Banchero comes in for the Magician, and it's Paul George in for Tatum. The West also making some changes. LeBron's checked in for Edwards. Luka Doncic comes in for Kyrie Irving. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Morant. Now, here's Doncic. Nothing on the board. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Halliburton against Doncic. Pass to George. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Leonard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Capitalizes off the crossover. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
The 3 from George. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
It doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And so George will bring it up for the East. It's a 10-point game. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Inside. The slam by Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
George against Leonard. Now George. He's got 8. Lillard from outside. The rebound by James. Pass to Doncic. It's Gilgeous-Alexander at the elbow. And Jokic slams it in.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Halliburton, no good. The West trails by 9. Doncic outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That 3 off the mark.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 12. It's good from long range. He's got 15.
Yeah, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now, here's Lillard. 15 points in the game. Here's George. The West All-Stars pull it in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Banchero a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. And the rejection by James. Shot from the wing. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Now, here's George. 8 points for him. No good, unable to end this run.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. That's good from Banchero on the assist by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Lillard. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:25 left now here in the second. Banchero was screened for Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low, here's Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's a nice job by Jokic, getting fouled in the act, and you know he's going to cash in most times.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Brown comes in for Banchero. Cunningham, he's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Damian Lillard. And Jokic drops them both.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination.
The West trails by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Cunningham with some nice D. Brunson outside. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Brunson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to James. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Cunningham. James against Brown. James kicks to Jokic. On the wing, Doncic. Still scoreless. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The West again cannot hit. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Here's Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the East. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Luka Doncic. James is out there with Davis. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Embiid. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the East leads by 10.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else he'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the East. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time. George with the defensive effort.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 16. Back to Halliburton. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Doncic. Halliburton, no good.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
James, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Some nice passing here by the West. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. It's hauled in by George.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Halliburton. Pass to George. Giannis sets a screen for George. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And another miss by the East. Jokic passes to Doncic. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Now here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. Embiid with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Jokic. Cruising basketball from Jokic.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Halliburton. To stop the drought. That's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Halliburton picks him up. And it's Doncic missing.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
The Magician, he's checked in for the East. Young comes in for George. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
is the Breakers Dance Crew. Make some noise, fans!
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And here's Young after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander loads it up for Davis. Onto the Kumbo with the steal. Young left side. Good ball movement here by the East.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Here's Davis. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Halliburton in the corner. Brown outside. Just 5 on the clock. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. They get it back. Here's Wong. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The West trails by 9. LeBron outside. The three. It's hauled in by the East. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Halliburton gets the screen from Wong. Yep, that one goes in there. Halliburton's got his third basket of the night right there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 points for him. Wong with the rebound. Wong's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And a wide-open look for Halliburton. A three-pointer is right on target. Halliburton's got 10 points.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here is Doncic. He has yet to score. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Young passes to Halliburton. Halliburton gets the screen from Wong. And another three from the East.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to LeBron. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The East leading by 14. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight. Young against Doncic. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. East with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
The West trails by 18. Doncic outside. Shot to stop the run. The triple. Doncic.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Young pass to Wall. Halliburton in the corner. Young outside. The three. West All-Stars with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to LeBron. The three for Doncic. Wong with the rebound. The East leading by 15. It's Brown on the wing. It's Young on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 14 rebounds. And so here are the West All-Stars. It's Solomon, it's Akumbo. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. And it's Brown missing.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Doncic. Takes a shot at the elbow. LeBron, no good. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
Now here's LeBron. Scoreless thus far.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Here's Wong. Great D that time from LeBron. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Leonard, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Edwards comes in for LeBron. Irving's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Morant in for Doncic. .131 left here in the third quarter. Cunningham outside. Banchero kicks to Tatum. And a miss there on the triple. The West trails by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
13 feet away. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Brunson against Morant. Kept alive. Here's Banchero. The layup off target. And the West All-Stars with possession. Here's Irving. Banchero grabs the board. The East leading by 18. Pass to Brunson. Embiid with a screen on Morant. The shot's good from Brunson.
That's his game. Brunson is dangerous from just about everywhere.
Morant passes to Jokic. Jokic a screen. Leonard kicks to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Pass to Embiid. Over Jokic. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The East All-Stars up on top. They lead by 18. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
They've got Paul George, Tatum out there with Embiid. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Cunningham in at the shooting guard. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars. Embiid the screen. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by the West. Leonard with the ball. Sabonis sets the pick for Leonard. Off target from outside. The East leading by 18. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Cunningham's shot is off. To the middle. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Tatum. Pass to Embiid. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And that's now 18 points for Joel Embiid. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Sabonis. Outside Leonard. He's looking for James and finds him. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Brunson outside. Tatum against LeBron. Tatum passes to Cunningham. Embiid sets the pick for Cunningham. 4 on the clock. Fires from the corner. Embiid, no good. The West trails by 20. Edwards fires from way outside. The West again cannot hit. George looking over the floor. Embiid sets the pick for George. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And, you know, the long-range shooting of PG is admirable. I mean, he's a dead-eye launcher from deep. And he's developed that part of his game over the years.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the East with some changes. The Magician, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Cunningham. Outside Edwards. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. A nice shot by LeBron.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Brown outside. In the corner, George with it. Brunson outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Brunson the pass to Embiid. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Wong. Shot clock at 6. On deep, Brunson. Offensive rebound. Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Nothing new for Embiid here. Going off for a big scoring performance. Par for the course.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Outside Edwards. No one near James as he lets it go. Offline with his three.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And they recover it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
LeBron outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown against Edwards. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Hits it from three-point range.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by George. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wong. James covering. Another shot, and that's good off the glass that time. 12 points for the Magician.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backcourt. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
Now, here's George. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Wong's shot is off. Pass to Edwards. Kicks it out to Leonard. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Wong's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's George. He's on target from 8 feet out.
And George is so smart, so crafty on the dribble. He's just got an excellent way of controlling the ball and his body as he's dribbling.
Now here's James, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Lillard's checked in for Paul George. And Trae Young subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Wong, no good that time. Davis with some nice D. And so Doncic will bring it up for the West. A nice shot by Irving.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Back to Doncic. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Young against Doncic. Young dishes to Lillard. For the three. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Irving finds Edwards. Here's Doncic. Jokic with his screen on Young. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Over in the corner, Lillard. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Not so unusual to see Lillard scoring in bunches like this, but he's on fire here.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Lets it go with the 3. Wong with the rebound. Wong's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
Here's Irving. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Young. Jacks up a 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
He hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
Here's Wong. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the East All-Stars.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
He's off on the first. And the East with some changes. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Cunningham in for Lillard. The West All-Stars also changing it up. James checked in for Edwards. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Irving. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Now Young, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Wong, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
He doesn't get the second one. The West All-Stars with the ball. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Davis with a screen on Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Inside. Here's Wong. He's guarded by Davis. Looking to end his cold spell, and he sinks the layup. Wong's got 10 points here in the second half.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Doncic. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall. Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Here's Wong. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Wong taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. 1:22 left to play here in the fourth. LeBron outside. Pass to Doncic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Cunningham passes to Banchero. Down low. Shot's good by Wong.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now, here's Doncic. The tray. And the 3 ball is good.
Doncic really excels at keeping defenses off balance in the pick and rolls.
Young taking his time here. Up again. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. And here is Doncic.
I got him. Hey.
Over Young. 5 to shoot. Outside for Davis. Pass to Doncic. Outside, Davis. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time